I bet you didn't know insider selling can look planned, not coincidental. One document changed the tone from routine filings to something darker. This is the part most people miss. Not a confession, just a record that pointed the spotlight the wrong way. Retail chains collapse fast, but decisions start months earlier. This is the part most people miss. The insider sale looks normal until timing meets pressure. This is the part most people miss. That first document forced one question: why sell, then warn, then fall? I bet you didn't know, investigators love one thing most: the sequence. When insider sales follow specific internal signals, market timing stops being believable. This wasn't about whether selling is allowed. It was about what selling implied. The paper laid out a timeline insiders controlled. Then public promises tried to soften. Once you see the match, the sale stops feeling like chance. And that's where the intentional label finally stuck. This is the part most people miss. Because intent isn't proven by one act, it's built by how acts cluster. After that document, every later defense sounded like a rewrite. This is the part most people miss. The question became, who knew what, and when did they sell it into safety? This is why the first matters. Before it, the story could drift. After it, the timing looked like a decision, not a coincidence. You can feel it in the language around the sale. Carefully chosen, carefully timed. Markets react to confidence, and confidence can be manufactured. This is the part most people miss. When insiders sold while confidence was still being sold, it rewired trust. Then came the public damage, store closures, layoffs, and promises that no longer sounded true. But the insider sale document had already told you where the pressure was headed. Once that match is visible, regulators don't just ask, what happened? They ask why the record looks like intent and who benefited first. So the real takeaway is this: documents can turn suspicion into a narrative. And when that narrative points back to insider selling, the collapse stops being random. Next time you hear legal and routine, ask what document made it look intentional. Because the first paper isn't paperwork, it's the turning point. This is the part most people miss.